Good morning. It is day 8, and I don't know if you guys can tell behind me, but it is raining hard. And it is supposed to rain something like 50 plus mils today. For you Americans, that's like 2 inches of rain in one day. I think Alberta has already hit a record rain month for the month of June. And then this on top of it, it's just nuts. On the plus side, as someone sleeping in a van, having crappy weather makes it easier to sleep overnight, but it's not that great if you want to go get some vitamin D from the sun. But it's also a little bit cozy, I guess. Anyways, the plan today is to spend a couple hours getting my baseball video finished, get that uploaded, and go get a shower, maybe start the next video. I'm not too sure yet. Central Alberta was fine. I had some nice weather the first couple days, and it was actually kind of sunny last night, even though it rained for most of the day. Headed back to Edmonton tomorrow. Got some blood work and some health stuff that I gotta go and talk to the doctor about. Nothing serious or anything, but just because my mom passed away from a bunch of heart complications that are genetic, me and my siblings have basically gone and looked into what precautions we can take, know what we're going into. So nothing serious there. And yeah, let's go get this day. All right, that wraps up day 8. Kind of a chill little Sunday. I spent 3 hours working on YouTube stuff. I made 4 baseball shorts and sort of have an idea of the next baseball long form video I'm going to start writing tomorrow. I only played 3 hours of poker, and honestly, after about an hour, I almost quit the games just because they were so dead. There was almost nobody playing. There was a couple of regulars that were online, and one of them is kind of a weaker player. And I thought about playing this guy and kicking him out, we call it, playing him so that he leaves, so that I can play more weaker players. And the benefit in the long run would be more hourly because I would get to play more recreationals. But the risk right now is that my bankrolls aren't really big enough to pull it off. And so I ended up not playing this player and accepting the fact that in the moment we're not going to make as much. A similar thing is happening with YouTube, where I essentially have 4 YouTube channels. I have this one, my baseball one, a coffee one, and then a poker one. And there's times when the signal from the coffee channel is pretty good, and so I'm tempted to, drive to Montreal and go to 5 different major cities along the way and make a bunch of new videos for that. But I know with how close First Base is Easy is to being monetized, we're at 798 subscribers. It doesn't make any sense to spread myself thin across a bunch of different channels, start making coffee videos, start making poker videos, when I'm this close to having one of them monetized. And so I'm feeling today, like, the word that came to mind today was just timing the attack. And so it's get your first channel monetized, get your bankrolls in poker back to a healthy level, and then go and start attacking some of these other regulars and kicking them out so that you can make more money. And same with going to Montreal. Like, before I even do that, I've decided I'm gonna work on the videography side of things so that I can film all these coffee shops, have the footage come out as good as Jarvis did, and the guys that filmed my my TV pilot. Like, they did a great job. All the footage looks awesome, and so I'm gonna have to start working on that first, because it's not just what is it costing gas to go there, which would put a pretty big dent in my budget right now, but it's if I took footage of Saskatoon, Winnipeg, Ottawa, Toronto, Montreal, and so on, if I took footage with my skill set, it's not going to be anywhere close to as good as the TV pilot that we took for Edmonton. So from both a money standpoint and a strategy standpoint, it makes sense to just kind of hold back, not put that out yet, not rush to, to Montreal just because you think, you can make footage along the way, yes, but the attack needs to be done in the right order. So tonight was not the night to do some battle. I like that I have the mind that thinks about that kind of thing in terms of taking the hard path in poker can make you more money, but it's not the right time yet. So today, got 6 hours of stuff done, and 798 subscribers. So we went up 2 subscribers, 2 more to 800, which is cool. The latest baseball video that I put out today, it's impossible to tell after day 1 what kind of numbers it'll do. It's got like 50 views, some comments and likes, and it's not even really worth looking at the numbers because the video that I did that did 60,000 views had like 130 views after like 3 or 4 days. And I honestly considered taking it down because the CTR was like 1.5, which is a pretty bad number. And there was a bunch of things. There was like the watch time was pretty good, and it seemed like a lot of people that were watching it were commenting, and even though it only had like 130 views, it had like 10 subscribers already, which seemed really high, or 8 subscribers maybe. And so I left it up. And so we're not looking at on a day-by-day basis the signal, right? Like this video I think is pretty good. I like the topic. It's something I would have watched if it was out there. And it's a waiting game now. So we'll see at the end of, next week what kind of numbers it puts up. And I'm expecting to hit 800 this week. So look out for that. And yeah, that's what all I got for tonight. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.